Alright, everybody, welcome back to cevo Season 6 and True Sight TV. I am going to have to edit this overlay right now. I'm just going to use the old one. Let me just take our overlay off for now. I didn't think about that. It'll just say Revo for now. It is I, of course, SP Revolution 5, otherwise known as Revo, and Archaea Dota, bringing you Boreal up against Wheelwreck while whistling. And the draft is well underway. My apologies for that. It's my fault we're getting started a tiny bit behind schedule here. But we are excited
Radiant team banned.
to be casting this for you. We really appreciate your support and everything tonight.
Radiant
Archaea, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How you doing?
That game was intense.
I saw a little at the tail end. Pretty big team fight to finish it off with.
Oh, it was insane. It was really, really insane. So, anyways, I'm gonna get to casting now. Boreal banning out one of Wheel's most picked heroes. It's gonna be Omni Knight for the first ban, Axe for the second. They're not giving in to the metagame trends right just yet, but making sure they're banned out so they don't have to play against him. Juggernaut and Faceless Void on the other side from Wheel. We see Shadow Shaman Beastmaster picked up. Shadow Shaman here we don't see much of, but definitely a strong hero in terms of split push, which could be the potential strat from Wheel. And Boreal picking up Brewmaster Vengeful Spirit. Archaea, give me your thoughts on that while I grab a bite to eat here.
Oh, well, now that I'm the filler, I think Shadow Shaman's the great ganking hero, not just a pushing hero, and I obviously can use him as a push because of the Serpent Wards, but Serpent Wards could also serve a great early Roche. Not only that, but changing how the team fight goes. If you could get Serpent Wards off before you die, because you are really squishy, Shadow Shaman, it's pretty big, because that whole fight is then going to have Serpent Wards right in the middle of it. Beastmaster's actually not a hero we see a lot of, and I think it's a good pickup, and it definitely offers a lot of team fight. His stun is honestly really, really good. Stun duration, maxed out at 4. I don't know what it is with Ags. I'm not that active of a Beastmaster player. Lion getting picked up, so that's even more gank potential. They've got a disable and a hex, followed by a stun and a hex, and a finger to finish them off. That's a lot of stun, a lot of stun damage, and just a lot of damage in general. Looking at Boreal's draft, Beastmaster is one of those heroes who can almost survive anything you throw at him. There's a couple situations where he'll get mowed down just because of positioning that doesn't work out in your favor, and Venge is going to be there to kind of keep the positioning errors from happening. Troll Warlord.
Yeah, I was saying they are not giving in to the trends. Well, maybe that's not so much the case at the moment. Troll Warlord definitely a trendy hero at the moment. I'm not going to say at the moment anymore. We're done with that. Anyways, Beastmaster, another kind of trendy hero, but Vengeful Spirit, of course, the strength. And I do like what you said about Shadow Shaman and his ganking potential. However, another strong ganker, and usually you don't see these two heroes picked up side by side, but Lion as well. That is 2 hexes and a stun that goes through BKB.
Yeah.
Good luck not being locked down. I mean,
That's I see Beastmaster going into the tri lane, the off lane, which means Lion and Shadow Shaman, any tri lane they get matched up in is gonna have just a ton of reliability. The stun, the disable, the 2 hexes, you're not gonna be able to go on whichever carry they decide to go with, and that's a great asset to have. I mean, whatever carry they have is definitely gonna get a ton of farm.
yeah.
Actually, it may be Beastmaster getting all the farm. Bristleback really is only well suited for the off lane. I could see a couple scenarios where they move him around, but there's no real reason to. It definitely is an interesting pickup.
Yeah,
Let's
definitely.
see what our stats guy has to say about him and his pick rate. I know let's call him semi-popular, because I've seen him a couple times. He's not like Venge or Ogre, where it's like, every game, you're gonna see one of these.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't tried to pull British in here on actual stats yet, but one of these days, man. One of these days.
We got a couple more games tonight. Who knows? You might get your big break here in a few.
If he's available, of course. He is British, so he might be going to sleep relatively soon, but hey, no judgment, no judgment. It's all good.
Do what you gotta do.
Of course, guys, a big shout out to all of you for coming out. 13 viewers on our second night of broadcasting, and we literally went right up until the games got started. Of course, last night we were kind of the exclusive voice of cevo, but tonight, the fact that some of you guys are coming back, supporting us despite cevo TV casting it as well, it's a really big deal, and it really is encouraging for us as a brand spanking new casting studio. Clockwork, though, picked up by Boreal.
10 seconds.
So, looks like that's going to be their offlaner to answer,
5 seconds.
I don't know, this duo of stuns and disables. Then again, it could always be an aggressive trialing coming from www. Oh, anti-mage. So, they see Boreal going with the high farming late game.
Yeah, and
You're
he
gonna
can
deal
be
with it.
very good with this if they're willing to run support troll. Which I believe is the way Boreal have run it recently.
Yeah, so, I mean, that fit right in. Have Troll and Venge
10 seconds remaining.
take what could have been an anti-mage in a tri-lane to keep him safe.
5
But let's see if
seconds
Boreal sees this coming from www. We're going to call him Wheel.
Just call him Wheel, yeah.
reserved.
Wheel.
These are two teams I'm very familiar with. I'm not sure how familiar you are with them, Archaea, because they seem to be tier 2, but they're actually some of the top teams in America right now. I would rank Wheel above Complexity, personally.
Really?
Easily.
And that's coming from a guy who was on Coldcast just a little bit ago.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be biased about Complexity. They're a good team.
Brilliant team
But
pick.
they're not the best in the world right now.
Well, NA Dota.
This is what I was afraid of, though, from Wheel, the Tinker. I saw the Beastmaster and I thought, well, Tinker's not that good anymore. You get Boots of Travel, that bird is the word,
Yeah.
if you will.
I think that's just so much ganking potential. Let's count all the stuns they have. We'll count disables, hexes, stuns, all in one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they've got 5
10
total.
seconds remaining.
Someone could be very dead, and look how much damage they have from
5
Tinker.
seconds remaining.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone on record. I said it yesterday on stream that I don't think Tinker's that good this patch, and I still don't think he is. If you shut him down in lane, he's gonna get wrecked. And as we can see, Boreal have picked up an Alchemist, which is definitely good at shutting him down in what?
I think the answer, we're gonna answer you're not this good this patch with another not so good this patch.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game for sure. And these two teams, they're sitting up in the standings. It is Wheel sitting at number 4, Boreal sitting at number 5, and in terms of record, Boreal are 5-3, Wheel are 5-2. So they just played one less game. However, on cevo's website, the predictions are going 17% for Boreal, 83% for Wheel. 83.
Wow.
That is so intense. Also, I need to check one more thing.
Oh, before we do the introductions, I'm getting Wheel. Their names look
Okay.
way easier to pronounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, we got the pause. So let's do a couple shout outs here. I got my whole fam up in the Twitch right now. I'd like to give a big shout out to Master Ian 151, Spectre Kilo, and I don't know if the other one's just chilling in there. No, I don't see him. Oh, well, oh, KFCNO. Yeah, there he is. My homeboy. All right. They're all going to be watching this chat, and hopefully I'll get some flames in a little bit. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming out for the support. Of course, big shout out to Track Dota as well. I know we're a new stream, of course, and for those of you that come from them, big thank you to all of you as well. But they have covered our stream instantly, figured it out, and we really appreciate that a million times over, because this is one of the places that people are going to watch their Dota if it's ticketed.
Yeah.
I should have gone to the bathroom during that pause. I'm telling you, that game was a marathon of a game. I was just like, I might have time to play one more. I didn't. I shouldn't
Turns
have.
out. All right, I'll get right into it. In the off lane, we're gonna have Talair on the Beastmaster. He's getting that ward down a little aggressively, and it looks like Loki's gonna get it. In the mid lane on the Tinker, we've got Relic. Towards the bottom, Derp. On the Lion, could be a little bit of action. Nope, it turns out we're good. Fantasioin in the Shadow Shaman, and over here on the Bristleback, we got Sleesel himself.
Nah, good old
got some-
Sleazel.
Some good cosmetics on him. All right.
I do want to point out right quick, this is a very, what I would call the Murica ward right now. This ward spot is what they're using because they're afraid this one's going to be dewarded. So they'll put it on the other side of the cliff just to go ahead and get things done. Of course, on the side of Boreal in the offlane, you've got 470 Bob Esports on the clockwork. 747, who does love Susie, it looks like, on the mid lane. I do sometimes slip him, call him Susie. Apologies in advance. We've got Loki57 on a support Alk. KVH will be on the Troll. And Futse will be on the Vengeful Spirit. Of course, I'm Esper Evolution 5, joined by Archaea Dota, and this is the inaugural broadcast of True Sight TV. Let me fix that logo up. Look at that sexy overlay right there.
There we go.
Shout out to Kamikazest, who created that. Tinker now is sitting at 45% win rate. Alk is sitting at least at 57% win rate this patch. It's something. You know? But meanwhile, Tolera, he's going to go ahead and get harassed out on this top lane. If you can take down this boar early on, it can be a source of gold, but he is relatively tanky. It's going to be tough to take down, and Tolera will just feed that away, but he does at least return some damage back toward Futse, but not very much at all. Never mind. I thought it was more damage than it was, but it... Oh, it's 15 damage, level 1. I always forget, yeah.
Wow,
I still
Relic's,
feel like...
Hold on. Relic opted in to get 4 more Tengos after seeing Brewmaster. I don't know. I think he needs more
I
mana
think he
at
was
this point.
looking at Alk in the lane. Or even Clockwork.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he would have saved for the bottle so you could keep spamming your laser.
But the laser isn't going to cut Brew that much. Meanwhile, on the bot lane...
Tactics.
Yep. Stay in the trees, boys.
This
Clockwork.
is dirty.
Oh, this is the oldest trick in the book, almost.
I remember doing it with Earthshaker.
Yeah, but you can really do it with Clockwork now.
Yeah, previously. That's pretty impressive. Although he's not going to do the classic, let me save up 4 waves and I'll take a tier 1.
Yeah, the problem is you can't, like, just sit back there forever, because then you lose XP. And it does push the wave back out, but for a moment, see, he's got the wave under his tower. Now, since he's under tower, he's got that double range creep, which is really the pushing force here. It doesn't really matter as much on the melee creep side. It's going to push this lane back out, so it's kind of a temporary fix, but it's not going to do much. It's kind of like when your support pulls without stacking. Well, yes, the lane got pulled back, but it's not going to stay there.
Yeah. I get you. Brewmaster's actually being pretty vigilant with his boars. He's got them going
you mean?
everywhere. Vigilant? What did
Vigilant.
I say?
You said vigilant.
Vigilant.
It's all good.
Oh man, I just did that. It's been a long day.
I understand.
He's got them all over the map, actually, scouting out all these ruins.
What he has not got, though, is, oh, what is it? XP. Sorry, Rupture messaged me.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's actually not even level 2 yet.
Yeah. Sorry, Rupture just sent me, can you link me the channel with the guy? I'm like, what? Excuse me? I'm a guy. I have a channel, right?
That's me. Hero level. Actually, there's a lot of level 4s. I was expecting it just to be a few, but really, Boreal's doing pretty good. Tinker is doing the best, though. Finally has his bottle, got his brown boots, and it's straight to boots to teleportation, boys.
Yeah. He might go Soul Ring here, but it's mainly going to be the brown boots right off the bat. Holy crap, that is loud.
March of the Machines. Actually getting skilled pretty early.
He is opting to max March. Was it you and me that played yesterday with the Tinker that was like, no rockets, nope?
I flamed him very hard for that.
But this one, I mean, 1 point in rocket is fine, in my opinion.
Oh, he's gonna get a... No! Just barely missing it.
He can see him, but he can't take him down very easily.
Yeah, he launched rockets.
Now,
see, that's... If you would have skilled rockets up 1 more instead of marching machines, that's a kill. If he would have done 1 more in lasers, that's also a kill. So, negative effects being seen clearly. Lasers up, this should be a kill.
Oh, first blood for KVH, though, up top on Solera, and 747 is going to live in the mid lane. I'm assuming you were looking at mid as well, right?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's for action 1.
That is a 440 Midas for KVH.
The power of First Blood. I mean, he's even got Tango Salve, 2 Iron Branches.
But see, he already had the recipe on the way to him before that. He's farming so well.
Oh, down bottom lane.
Is this perfect CS? Sorry, I'm still in awe. 470 gonna try to get out, won't make it though. Sleazel gonna pick it up. What I worry about for Wheel though is they do not have a quote-unquote hard carry, you know?
Yeah, they're going to be relying on the Beastmaster and the Bristle to be the driving force of any fight. And I don't think Tinker's going to be in too many fights. He may be there for a second. In fact, Relic's actually going to get caught out here in the mid lane. He's just going to get melted down. Alchemist rotating to make that a quick gank. Actually, this looks like a support Alchemist.
It is, definitely, with the Tranquil Boots and whatnot. And the wards, I mean, it's 100% a support Alchemist. That's still what people are saying is popular.
I mean, because that's the biggest issue with Alchemist. It's like,
yeah,
he does his job. Greevil's Gold definitely does give you just... Greevil's Greed, excuse me. That little bit of extra farm you need, but there's other heroes who can farm better. So it's kind of like a Y factor.
Oh, and 747 does get hexed up briefly here. My finish round. It is only a level 1 hex, though, so... He's going for that Ether Shock build, so definitely looking more toward the gank potential that you've got. And one of the things he has that Lion doesn't is burst damage.
Yes.
I mean, Lion's got it with his ult, sure, but that's a high cooldown, high mana cost spell. Actually, a split gonna come off here as he's trying to attack down Fan of Soyon. They've got a concoction ready. Relic gonna get ripped apart. The armor reduction doing so much to his already low armor. Well, the already medium range armor. He's at 5, and it's all taken away with that acid. And there's the brew behind the tower. Derp coming in here. There's the hex. Are they gonna find anything? Derp gets stunned long range though. Tries to throw an Earth Spike, won't do the job. And Alk already sitting on a Soul Ring. There's also a triple stack here for Tinker. Or, excuse me, for Beastmaster. They do interrupt the TP though. It's a wild goose chase around the map at this point. Fan of Soyon gets stunned up. Are they going to be able to turn it? He'll get taken down, but 747 should fall in return. Double boar here. It's a dog kennel in the top lane, and KVH can't quite phase boost through those just yet. Beastmaster, excuse me, will be going down now. Derp on the run. There's an unstable concoction for you.
Here's Bristleback. He wants to fight too.
It's a bloodbath up here. 7-3, 7 minutes in. This is Dota, ladies and gentlemen. This is it.
They cut out the stack.
Please note, if you are not entertained, then this is not Dota. This is not even the start of it. You should stick around.
That was crazy. Yeah, there's actually a lot of stacks. I see 1, 2 regular camp stack, 2 hard camp stack, and then, of course, the triple stack on Ancients.
Yeah, and Beastmaster's gonna be the one to clear these. At first I was like, did they read the patch notes, you know, from like 6 months ago?
Tinker?
Guys?
Why isn't it working?
I still remember the days. It was weeks after the patch too, where the Tinkers they'd stack up Ancients, and I'm like, it's not gonna work. No, I know how to play Tinker, shut up. Okay.
Suka.
But it's not gonna work. They patched that out. Why would they patch out me being able to farm? Gee, I don't know, because the hero's broken right now? But Beastmaster and Bristleback will still be able to take control of these with their physical damage.
Yeah, it's a group effort, really.
Yeah. Sleazel, though, is a bit low. Magic Wand charges might do the job. He's gonna have his Vanguard very quickly, though. An 8-minute Vanguard moving into a Crimson Guard against this team is gonna get very scary. Sure, their armor can get reduced, but when you don't have the right clicks to back it up, it's kind of iffy. And keep in mind, they rely more on attack speed than raw damage. Troll Warlord Alchemist. This is not a, oh, we're gonna hit hard, hit once. No, this is a, we're gonna tap you 50 million times until you die. I'm gonna beat you to death with a spoon.
A lot of pinging, trying to figure out what's going on camp-wise. They see the Ancient's already been farmed just when they wanted to get to him.
Yeah.
They're going to catch out Relic, but he has a DD, so I'm willing to bet he's going to be safe from anything. Actually, no, they're going to walk straight into it.
I don't think he can go 2v1 here. They ping it out, though, because the ward from the river does see them moving in here. They're just zoning him out here, and they're saying, hey, you got a stack here? I've got Acid Spray. And I've actually got a point of Grievel's Greed very early, which, honestly, I can't blame Loki 57 for. He's gonna get the stun on Sleazel and then just TP out. But the roar comes in, and Sleazel on a killing spree. Same for KVH, though, as he takes out the Lion up top, sorry. I was about to say he took out the Alchemist, but that definitely didn't happen. And they're just gonna probably write Alchemist a nice letter for softening up this camp for him.
Yeah.
Dear Alchemist, thanks for the boots of travel. Oh, but the hook shot, it comes in on Fan of Soyon. He's gonna drop the wards for 470, and he'll be able to get it as well. Some would call it a waste, but hey, space created, 1 for 1, and you lose your support, they lose their offlaner.
Yeah, that's...
And you lose your top tower, where Sleazel and Derp Derp are coming in. There's armor reduction out on Derp Derp, though, and a split from Brew. One more Quill Sprayer do the job on Troll. Derp Derp trying to back it up. Throw line into the air.
Sure, if he's gonna be able to save his bud.
Oh.
Derp's gonna
No.
fall.
Not quite there.
Sleazel himself should be able to get out.
Yeah, and Brew, that's his Blink Dagger done. Boreal are stomping right now in a match that, honestly, many people thought Wheel would be able to take. He sells the Blink from his stash just to pick it up back here.
I think Boreal's doing a pretty great job of using their heroes properly, and I don't want to diss on Wheel at all, but I just think, I don't know, I'd expect a more active Bristle from Sleazel at this point. I understand he's got a lot of farm to make up. He desperately needs that Crimson so they can start fighting, but I feel like just with the way the draft works, oh, the poor Hawk gonna get shut down. But just
Bird
with the way
killer.
the draft works, was it a Hawk or a Boar?
It was a Hawk. I said
Okay.
Bird Killer, not Boar Killer, yeah.
Just with the way their draft works, I'm not sure if that's the best way you want to put the Bristle.
Yeah, he's good as a mid-game carry, but he doesn't fall out. Now, the Roche is going to be going down very quickly here. Battle Trance and Armor Reduction will make short work of him. I'm kind of surprised they aren't even using Alk ult here for the massive increase in attack speed it would give them, but I think this is one of those games where we're going to see capped attack speed.
Definitely. Actually, well, I don't know. If the Alchemist was in a more of a core position, I think we'd see it very quickly. But
we'll see it with the Troll Warlord on the team
Yeah.
now. Because think about it, I mean, Alk already gets very low base attack time. Okay, maybe not max attack speed, but he can get up there with the best of them because his attack speed is going to increase faster than anyone else's due to his already low base attack time in the ult form.
yeah, it's the base.
A quick tutorial on how Alchemist works 101.
With Revo.
I know.
Oh, that's what the plan was.
It's the Hawk Bomb, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the full, like, risk-free Hawk Bomb. I don't know if I've told you about this, but have you seen the Kunkka Tinker strat?
Yes, I have.
It's-
Send the Tinker in, X marks the spot back to base.
Yep, and you have the Hawk, too.
Oh, as a...
There was a Brazilian team that now is called CMB. They were called Pew Pew at the time they did this. And they lost with this once. Now, it was a struggle to lose with it, too. But what they did was they just got level 8 on Kunkka, and Kunkka sat in the fountain and was just like, hey, I can do this all day. I'll just X you back to the fountain whenever you need it. The only way they finally lost was when people really started picking up Yules more. And they Yules the Tinker, and Tinker's like, guys, I'm in too deep. Way too deep. But, it was still a very entertaining strat to watch. But it was kind of a... You're gonna play 4v5 if you do this. Loki57, he manages to get the dodge off on the rocket by morphing into his big purple ogre form, which is the official name for it. But he's gonna turn around now. The Regen helping him out. He'll stun Sleazel, and they'll start bashing him on down. Sleazel, 2 quick quill sprays. He's gonna just turn his back to the team and pop off one more. Oh! It may have. Oh, they've got a...
Blink. The Blink's gonna kill him.
Okay. Blink Troll. It's a thing, I guess.
Great way to reveal it.
You know, I actually really like this. Because you have a Clockwork who is gonna, let's be honest, engage ahead of the team sometimes. Having a Blink to catch up with him is very, very useful. Not to mention... just being able to jump on someone as Troll, if you're just walking around the map and Troll jumps on you, you're like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? You don't think, I just stun him and walk away. No, it's panic mode at that point. Meanwhile, bot lane, go ahead. Futse, he's gonna get fingered there. There's a Hex on the Fire Spirit, who does go down. 11 gold for Derp Derp. Fan of Soyan, no gold for him, as he goes down to the Clockwork Rocket instead. Derp Derp on the run. Sleazel, he's gonna get a slow off on KVH, but he is alone here for the time being. Beastmaster coming in with the rest of the team. It looks like it's gonna be a Heaven's Halberd for the Bristleback. This is, though, where I'm starting to worry for Wheel.
Yeah, it's getting to that time where...
Okay, you should have done more, you know?
I know, even with the Blink Dagger, Troll still got 1.7k in the bank, and that's quite a bit for 15 minutes, and a Blink, and Vlad's, and Hand of Midas.
And unless Tinker gets crazy fat, and I mean an insane level of fat, he's not going to be able to go late game against these cores.
Yeah. The comeback's definitely possible. It's just going to take a quick priority shift. I think you didn't make as much space as you needed to with the Bristle, so you got to turn this into more of a, we'll push your tier 1s. That's a huge stack.
Oh, the Ancients? Yeah. And they do have this going for them. That Bristle and Beastmaster are pretty good at fighting Ancients. They're honestly a little weaker now that the Ancient Granite Golem's health has been increased. I'm trying to... Okay. Please stop, assistant camera. It's doing this thing where it's like, there's more heroes on the bottom half of the screen. Let's focus on that. And I'm like, I can't see the action. In case you guys don't realize, I'm using what's called assisted camera. You have to enable it through console and everything. But it is a, like a hybrid of free camera and directed camera, and it is absolutely wonderful. I miss less kills with it. I have better, smoother camera control with it. However, there are some iffy things, like where it wants to like shift back down on me. You do have to kind of fight it. But shout out to Mott for helping me find out about this. We do have a smoke coming out, though. By the way, Archaea, if I'm missing a team fight, take it away, please.
I just ping a lot.
But yeah,
you get on
usually
track real quick.
But I don't mind at all.
Okay, I'll next time I'm just gonna start yelling.
Yeah. Black hole! There's not an Enigma, Archaea. I don't care! Sleaze, we're gonna take a little bit of the Alk farm, it looks like. And they're gonna go into the enemy jungle. Unfortunately, enemy team was smoked up, so they're not gonna find him here. And Tinker just kind of hanging out, gonna get a little bit of farm of his own. Would like to point out, Boreal is still using the Savvy Tarsus, the good old ward from Battle of America Season number 2. Tournament I myself had the pleasure of casting.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I still believe this is one of the best looking ward cosmetics in the game.
Definitely is original.
Yeah.
Fortified.
This and the one I use, the Tidehunter eyeball one. Although I don't believe I'm using that anymore.
Dire's
I need to
middle tower
just
has fallen.
put it back on there. I got a genuine at TI and I'm like, okay, well it's genuine. Nobody
Dire's
cares.
middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Yeah, we need to get British in here.
Yeah.
By the way,
I mean,
Corporal British, if you would tweet at STDevStats on Twitter, they can train you like a man.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. Also, guys, one more thing. If you haven't yet done so, while we got a little lull in the action here, if you're enjoying the casting, hit that follow button on Twitch TV/TrueSightTV. And if you're not enjoying the casting, let us know. Tell us what we're doing wrong. We want to know. We want to improve.
Is under attack.
It's whatever you like is what's got to happen. So,
I was half expecting you to say, like, and if you don't like it, still hit the button.
I mean, you can do that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you like us, it's the button to say you like us, and if you don't like us, that's also how you say you don't like us.
Yeah. Anyways. Medallion up on Alk as well as 2,400 gold. I'm surprised he didn't buy a Blink Dagger, but he could be going for something like AC or Hand of Midas. What? Okay. It can work. Sort of.
I mean,
Oh, he's going to try to run after Phantom Soran. I don't think he has enough moves to be a Troll. Luckily is there to get him. There'll be a Hex out on the Troll. One more swing of the club from the good old Alk is going to finish him off. And he is now going to get that Hand of Midas. Let's take a look at net worth, which I haven't pulled up until now.
No surprise, though.
Yeah, no surprise. We were too focused on last hits for 20 minutes. Tinker and Bristle sitting toward the top. Patrol Warlord definitely the king. Then you've got the other kind of semi-cores from Boreal. The big thing is, everyone but Futzy scales into the late game, and even Futzy provides a good benefit. It's not just, oh, we have a coddle at minute 40. Great. Recall me to lane and then die. Oh, and meanwhile, Sleazel trying to run here. Clockwork got the bounty rune out from under him. And it's actually not even going to be a halberd. It's a Sange in the option for Sleazel, going with a good old brawling build. Archaea? Did I lose you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just...
Just a moment of
something-
silence for those lost in Bristleback's brawl. Okay. Okay.
If
I
I
mean,
mean,
if
you
you're-
don't agree with...
If you're ahead, stay ahead by building 2 Midases at 20 minutes.
Okay, this is questionable.
I mean,
They
okay.
are the pros.
You've got the late game. You definitely do. You're definitely ahead, and Wheel's lineup is already beginning to feel aged, in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
I'm
know,
just wondering if the camera follows Tinker. No, it doesn't.
I think I know. All right, if you look at 470's portrait, he's smoking a cigar. He probably needs the hand of Midas to pay for his smoking interest.
Yeah.
Tobacco can't.
Don't
get
do dark
paid,
skits.
so- They're actually getting caught up by a nice invisible hawk.
Guys, we smoked. They'll never see us here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. They saw us smoke, I think. They will spot the hawk there as it moves around, but there's another one on the other side. I'm not sure if they have a gem or not yet. We'll check on that in a moment. As Fan of Soyan gets the wards down. I don't believe they're in range of the tower. Troll ulti coming down just to take care of those. 470 gets bursted by the Lion, who bursts back himself as he goes down to the Blade Mail, it looks like. But it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade right now. Serpent wards used as well. Ult still up on Vengeful Spirit to possibly bail an ally out if needed, but Loki 57, he's going to charge up the stun. He'll turn around on Sleazel. Sleazel with that mischance, he can't quite connect on Futzy, but that won't apply to his Quill Spray. It's going to go straight on through. Brewmaster trying to get back in here, but without an ult, he can't do too much.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
under
it's
attack.
basically a bit
should
of a
be able to
stalemate.
pick up a kill on Sleazel.
Well, they got Sleazel and Tinker a good bit of gold. If Sleazel falls here, though, that could change very quickly. However, KBH is hitting him in the back, and he's hitting him pretty hard. The Force Staff from Tolera, I was questioning his build there, but it's working. But the Blink Clap crit coming in for 74-7. 74-70. Yep.
Demolished.
I like that KFC note. Alchemist going with the Arteezy strat. Winning? Midas. Losing? Midas.
Yeah. Go for the Midas.
Yes, I will get you guys the gold lead. Try to remind me if we haven't mentioned that, because I sometimes just forget. Capizzi, I will mod you in a bit. I can't mod people from my personal account. I can only mod them from the True Sight account, which is kind of ridiculous, but I'll figure it out, you know?
Yeah. I can't do it for mine either, so I guess you have to be from True Sight to do it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the KVH troll wasn't banned, because honestly, I'm thinking Wheel thought this was the draft to put up against it. I mean, they are a very methodical team. Me and Dragon Drop spoke to Fan of Soyan at the end of the Battle of America and said, hey, what's your guys' game plan? We don't want you to give away all your secrets, but do you guys sit down and strategize? And they said, yeah, we sit down and look at drafting a lot. And when we get out drafted, that's when we lose, we think.
We think.
Yeah.
Possibility.
Yeah, sorry, blank spot. I need to pull up the gold lead, though, as we were saying.
Just a tad bit of dead air, followed by some
Dire's
improvements.
bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
About 10k gold lead, about 75, 8k, even 9k probably
Dire's
experience lead.
structures are fortified.
It is not looking good for Wheel. It is really not looking good.
Oh, really? Are you talking about the BKB on Troll?
Dire's
I mean,
bottom
it's just
tower
not looking good in general. They don't have item progression. Tinker is that hero that needs so much to do something. And then when he does it kind of mediocrely now. Like at 6.81. Uh-oh, but Sleazel, he's caught out and he is donezo, buddy. They even spend a battle trance to take him down. Alchemist and Clockwork continuing to Midas up here. They're looking for, I believe, a Shiva's Guard for some extra burst. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Shiva's will let them kind of figure out where Tinker is. Does it give you flying vision?
I want to say that sounds like a good idea. I think it... Yeah, no, I gotta...
I'm trying to think. Either way, though, BKB looks to be coming up for Clockwork. That's going to be a necessity. You've got to build a lot on these heroes against Tinker, and that's one of his big attributes, is that he forces the enemy team to play differently. He says, you're not playing Dota, you're playing against Tinker.
Well, I think there was a time there where the Hand of Midas came out on 2 more Hand of Midases, and that was where Boreal was at their weakest, because that's a whole item they're just skipping to get a Hand of Midas. But now that they've been given some time, Hand of Midas is going to start paying off, and we may have missed a very big opportunity for grabbing a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, Loki's 57 actually going to get here now by his own unstable concoction. He does have that blink dagger up though. Aegis getting reclaimed in 2 minutes and still on KBH's troll. It is a surprise that it's not getting banned out here.
Yeah, I think very strong for them. Kind of iffy on fighting at this point. Both teams are just trying away from each other. Not a good idea for Wheel. Absolutely not.
They do find it pick off though. They find the Vengeful Spirit in the jungle. I was lucky enough to have my camera there while I took a swig of my drink.
Oh, on the bottle again.
Yeah. I know, I'm drinking beer during the cast, only it's root beer, so it's fine.
Are you old enough to drink?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm 21.
Well, this is awkward.
You know, as of like a month and 4 days ago, so yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm not by any means a drunk, though.
Well, I mean, you're not drinking right now, so I have no reason to expect that you are.
Yeah, you weren't... Ask Rupture what I called him on Skype Saturday night.
Was he,
My girlfriend got me messed up.
Oh, yeah, she was there.
Alcohol-wise, yeah.
I gotta flame you and her. That was some good times.
Yeah, it was.
Dire's top
Anyways.
tower is under attack.
Relics using
Back to the game.
Marching Machines and Dagon to plow through these neutral ways. Actually, Tolaris getting caught up by a stun.
They're not even using the stun yet. Well, they're using the stun now, but yeah. Okay, Loki with a little bit of ADD. There is a ult out from the troll. Is it going to be enough? I do believe so, yep. They didn't even need to use the Dagon there. I'm kind of surprised he did, but I think he was afraid of the stun coming out from Vengeful and stopping his own progression forward.
And we missed something middle. It looks like Sleazel fell. And it looks like Fan of Soyan is going to fall too.
Lord of Soyan.
That's a little unfortunate.
All hail Lord of Soyan. Soyan extraordinaire.
Actually, let's look at one of British's, well, stats. 10,000 gold lead at 25 minutes. There's a 92.5% win rate. Oh, wow. That is actually literally swimming in it.
Whoa. 1 second here. Sorry about this. I'm trying to log into Twitch as TrueSight TV so I can just mod people. I just put it as TrueSight. No. Let's try again. And then it started making noise, so hush you.
Shut up!
You're gonna get a bit of echo in a second. I apologize for this. Okay, I'm on Internet Explorer because I want to use a second browser for this, just to do little tiny things like this. I am ashamed. Okay.
You may have just shot TrueSight TV in the foot there. Like
I don't use Internet Explorer on a very regular basis.
In 2 minutes, we're gonna dip from 17 to 3.
To 3.
And it's gonna be the bots.
Hundreds. Oh my God! Shut up!
Oh, bottom lane. Sleazel trying to go in and defend the tier 2, but KBH has a different plan.
Yeah, he's gonna bash him to death here.
Brew's using BKB a little early. Not sure what for. Didn't even really protect against anything. But KBH is going to take a double kill, and now we're looking at a 12+ K gold lead. That's an expensive fight there.
There we go. Got Capizzi modded. We're good. We're good. Sorry about that ad explosion there. I don't have any ad block installed. And by the way, thank you guys for those of you that aren't using ad block for Twitch. It means a lot, whether you have Turbo or you just turn off your ad block for Twitch, because it helps support the streamers, even though we're not partnered net yet. Well, sometime soon, hopefully. We can skyrocket to fame, you know? Anyways. Right now, at least we have quality options. But it's been a little bit of a weird technical-ish stream tonight. Meanwhile, there's 4.2k gold on Troll Warlord.
Yeah, there's that.
If you had 4.2k gold in Troll Warlord, you had these items, what would you buy, Archaea?
Let's see what he has specifically. He's got the Sanjiniyasha, Phase Boots. At this point, I'd probably sell the Phase and go with the Treads. He does have BKB and Monkey King Bar coming to him.
Okay.
So he's got...
The right answers were Dagon 5, or once he picked up the MKB, it was MKB. I'm sorry you lost.
I'm a firm believer that Boots of TP... Boots of TP.
Boots of TP.
Boots of TP. The Boots of Travel would actually give him a lot of... Just extra, I'm going to be over here. And then they go chase him, and he's like, well, guess what? I'm over here. And then...
The problem with this is... It's like, oh, look, there goes Tinker. Let's jump him. Oh, wait, he canceled his TP, and now he's going to the other side of the map, and I'm down here alone.
Well, I think as Troll, not only can you pretty much defend, I think you got a lot of pushing power to you. Let's get real here. Even with MKB, he's hitting really hard. Over 300. I guess this game is going to really depend on Roche. Real needs to take this, at least from Boreal. Can't let Boreal get it. And if they do, that's going to be very difficult for them to fight.
Yeah.
I think your Doves have a pretty significant gold advantage. I mean, he's good 3k above Brew, but still 7k under Troll. He's got... Scythe of Ice is actually going to be invaluable for dealing with this Troll. I mean, but they have 2 hexes already, so a third... While it is a great idea, I'm not sure how much good it's actually going to do.
I mean, a third hex is always good. When in doubt, build hex. Unless, like...
I know, but I could see Dagon 5, E-Blade...
Think about it this way, though. If you can stop Troll and Alchemist from attacking at all, they don't do anything. Alchemist is like, well, I regen kind of fast. Cool story, bro. Troll's like, I sit here.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, he literally does nothing but right-click. You hex this guy, he is screwed.
Oh, fight down here. KVH gonna blink in.
Oh, and actually, Tolera in a lot of trouble. Gets taken down by 470 right off the bat. KVH a little split up from the team. Maybe this is why he built the Blink Dagger, because he can't trust his ally. Meanwhile, Alchemist can't trust himself. Holding on to the end Sable Concoction a little too long.
Doink. Right in his face.
And they're missing the D wards, unfortunately, here. But you gotta get kind of creative when you're this far behind this wheel. And the other problem is they're not really using wards for vision. They're using Beastmaster Hawk when possible. Of course, right now it's dead, so... Can I also say, I don't really care for this Beastmaster's build. He wants Boots of Travel, and he's made that abundantly clear, but he's going Force Staff, which is good, but if you're a support, it's good. If you're a core, it's kind of... Why?
You know? The Vlads for his team.
Yeah, but the Vlad's is good. But I'd like to see, like, Drum Necrobook.
Yeah, something to help him right-click just a tad harder and faster, and then also be able to push a little faster.
We can be honest and say that Alk is going to ult up and just eat the Necrobook creep for dinner. He doesn't really care about the mana burn or the magic damage burst coming at him. But other than that, it's kind of just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, Boreal taking the initiative, and it looks like this Roche is gonna go for Boreal. Not enough vision to actually adequately know, although Scout's on the way. Will be fast enough now that KVH has entered the pit.
Holy crap, the attack speed, boys.
Cheese is on the ground still.
I'm trying to see, like, they don't even have an AC.
Uh-oh. Oh, bad news. If you look at Troll Warlord's attack speed, tell me the number. Oh, dang it, it went down.
What was it? Oh, it's 322?
Oh, God!
It's throwing time, Boyd.
Boreal, whatever you do.
Oh my goodness, if we can get to... No, we can't. Okay, if we get to 20 kills for Wheel without Boreal getting another kill, we'll have 2023, which backwards is 3202. Yeah.
Close.
KVH, though, he's gonna drop. He's down. There's no Aegis on him. He was the one who didn't pick it up. Instead, it looks like... Who did pick it up? That's a good question. Wait a second. Did they already take him down?
Yes, they did, twice.
Oh, no. Clockwork had the Aegis. He's using it now.
Okay.
I missed it. Report to Revo, very noob. Sleazel, though, getting his armor reduced, gonna turn around on him and try to take him down. He's so tanky, though. They might finally get it. Can they get enough, though? 70 HP.
Oh, Venture Spirit's gonna take the kill.
The pure damage just coming on through, even though it will get reduced by Bristly Back passive.
Yep.
It won't do too much. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's a split coming off to chase in deep here. This looks like one of the splits I make in pubs. Derp gonna get hit with the rock. The Fire Spirit going down. The Panda. Uh-oh! He's gonna make it back just in time to die.
Oh, that's painful. That's a huge, greedy dive. Oh, this attack speed was the nail on the
Radiant's
coffin.
middle tower is under
Yeah.
I'm
attack.
sure of it. Actually, I'm kidding. Boreal, I haven't really lost faith in.
Oh, no.
Strong grip you have on this game.
I mean, Boreal are very much ahead, and sorry if we're beating a dead horse here, but it's kind of okay. They're ahead. They're staying ahead. What can Wheel do to come back? Well, normally we'd say they get their hard carry farm, but in this case it's Tinker, and if you take a look at Boreal, 4 BKBs. And I wouldn't be too surprised to see Vengeful Spirit saving a lot of gold. Yep.
Alright, so they're gonna run.
How to counter
classic
Tinker.
5
Buy BKB, have BKB, use BKB. 100% win rate. Okay, maybe not, but
Not 100%. But definitely up there.
significantly higher.
We'll wait till Statsman gets on it.
Yeah. I mean, they could go Lincoln's as well, if they really want to go toward the late game. The one thing I see with Beastmaster is, okay, I understand he gets map hack vision with the Hawk, and the Hawk's good, but the Boar is just like, okay, one of Lone Druid's spells is that he summons a giant freaking bear that's, like, so good it's not even funny. You get a Boar that hits for a whopping 60 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, it doesn't. No. Okay, Cheese is going to be transferred over to Clockwork, it looks like. I like them giving him the Aegis because he is using it to initiate. And the Cheese is kind of the same difference here.
Yes, definitely, and it's a great item to have. For that specific role, at least. And BKB is going to be respect, I suppose. You got the Yoga Club and the Neutral Hammer, so...
Derp derp. Oh, no bash. No bash. He's good. And just
Oh,
like
my
BKB is the Bane of Tinker, the Bane of Troll and Alk here is Ghost Scepter. All day, every day. I believe that if, yeah, physical damage on Unstable Concoction, so you'll dodge that. In fact, all of Alk's damage is physical. So you basically make him a guy with a stun.
Initiation
If you
somewhere,
don't
I
do
heard a
that-
hook shot.
A hook shot that missed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And Loki 57, he's gonna find Sleazel. He gets the stun off. There's a roar from the Beastmaster, a Crimson Guard as well. Alk now with an AC up. They're gonna jump in on Sleazel. Force Staff gonna bail him out. Tolera, that explains why he did build the Force Staff so early, because they are against the Clockwork. It's been a while since I've casted or played Clockwork, so. Loki 57 gonna throw it out here. Did they get him? They did, it looks like.
Looks like Tolera's gonna go too.
He did get a blink before he went down, but
Mid lane, Derp's in some trouble. So is Fan of Sioin. Panda's back into Panda form, and he's just gonna be tanking all this damage from Tinker. And now he's ready to go.
Tinker's out of mana. He's just like, okay, hey, Goody. Oh, you have a TP. Bye, Goody.
Yeah, not enough mana to just destroy him. But Tinker back to base and right back out.
Yeah, he's not even here anymore. Well, now he is.
Yeah.
5,000 gold is what. Okay. Digging.
Wow.
Radiant's middle tower
Okay, so next time maybe the Panda is not gonna be as lucky. Although now this could be a tier 3 push. I'm not sure about Rax. Oh, they're gonna initiate onto Relic. Look at another dude decide to sit there and take it. Is he going to get the Dagon off? No, he won't.
He doesn't have a buyback. This could be game right here. They're going to glyph, but Fan of Soil's just like, guys, I dropped the wards a while back. Now what?
They're going to have Troll Alt in another 15.
Oh no, that hook shot was so beautiful. The Yules will come out from Shaman, but Derp already getting ripped apart here. An ulti comes out from Troll, or onto Troll from Tolera. Derp trying to survive here. Can he do it? He can't. 470 with the rocket, managing to finish him off and cut through that Crimson Guard. And the Crimson Guard doesn't even matter for KVH. He'll cut right through it. Tinker's still on the sidelines, and it looks like this could be the end for Wheel right now. 13 to 33. 4 more kills, and we get to a very elite amount here.
Yeah. I think GG's going to be calling that here in just a
yeah,
few.
I hate to be that caster, but...
I think at this point you're not that caster. It's more of a realism situation. You got triple rack. They're not even go for triple racks. No reason. Tier 4 to Ancient. But Wheel's holding on to the very end.
Oh, okay. When you're building Radiance on Brew, this is the old Brew build. Still one of my favorites, but GG's going to be called.
Good game.
It was a good game. I felt like the Wheel's strategy just did not work very well for him. Anyways, guys, we do have another game coming right up. It is Together We Did It up against the Justice League.
Yeah, that's going to be up here in just a little bit.
I haven't casted either of these two teams too recently, so it would be interesting. I think I might have covered Justice League, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. Oh, well. It was a good game. Pretty unorthodox strategy.
Yeah.
And that didn't quite pay off. Got a little bit of work to do on it, but I like the idea of the Tinker.
Oh, wait. Justice League has Banana Slam Jamma.
Ooh, #1 NEL.
I'm not 100% sure he'll be playing, but...
He's been all over NEL the past couple days.
He's been insane.
Yeah, I expect him to... It'd be irregular if he's not playing.
So once again, guys, don't go anywhere. That game is scheduled to start 7 minutes from now. It may be a little delayed. We don't really know right here because we're not hosting the lobby. We'll keep you updated, though. Thanks for watching True Sight TV. I'm SB Revolution 5, and I'm joined by Archaea Dota. You can find us both on Twitter under those names. And we'll be right back.